So I was putting the relay block back together, and I noticed this. There's some kind of goop coming out from this relay. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. This is that separate relay that I took out that goes right here. If you guys know what that is that like what a leaking capacitor looks like? Are there capacitors inside a relay? I don't think so. There's like coils and shit, right? Yeah. I was surprised. I don't know what it is. Is it dielectric grease? I don't know. If anybody knows what that is, you know, what that's coming out of there, it's like oozing out of the relay. I'm thinking that's what a leaky capacitor looks like. But yeah, if anybody knows what that is, please let me know, and if I should replace this thing. I don't know what it does, but yeah. Alright, so there it is. I put the block back in. All this stuff is going to be covered by that under section, you know. So there's the fuse right under here. And I think we should be good. Yeah. Nothing is in the way or anything. Like I said, I gotta zip tie those wires down there and make it a little neater, but I think it'll do okay for now. Right. Okay, here's me here. So I was putting the interior back together, and I'm looking at this little kind of plastic cover that I took out, and it goes right here. And you know, obviously, you know, they make plastic covers to cover stuff, right? Well, there's a little bump here, and it's missing something. There should be something back here, because obviously there's open here. That's enough room to put wiring and stuff, but I can't find the wire under there. Maybe I have to look a little more, but there was no reason to take this out because it doesn't cover the ECU. The ECU is like way up in there. So what I think this is the cruise control box. They deleted the cruise control from this car, and they took the cruise control box off. Like I said, the previous owner of this car, one of the previous owners, was quite meticulous in deleting stuff from the car. He even took the little box out of here. I cannot find it in any of the spare parts or anything. So anyway, so I thought that was interesting when I put this back on. I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't really have to take this off at all. So I should have just left it on there. I guess it kind of gets in the way a little bit, but okay. So anyway, I went ahead and put this guy in here. Looks like it turned out pretty good. I should have made the wire a little longer. It's a little short, but it's tucked up in there. So there it is. I think it works. Let's see. So, there's notes here. It says it reads 0.2 volts low. I guess I compared it to another voltmeter. So let's plug this in, and it should power up. There we go. It works. 12.1 volts. All right. So now I have a hot 12 volts outlet here. I'll put this here. It'll be my little voltmeter. And I got like 2 different voltmeters. So cleaning up the car. Let's take this stuff off. And so I'll show you what it kind of got. I'm very happy with how everything turned out. Alright, so let's get the light here. So I put the relay block back in. This is where the ground went for the brain box. Just gonna put that right there. Hopefully it'll stay in there. I wound up, like I said, I wound up grounding it here because I didn't want too much stuff over there. It's starting to get pretty crowded in that area. And then these are the door lock wires here. Pretty neat. I like how way that turned out. Really don't notice it too much. All right, yeah, all this stuff here. Dude, I think I should have just cut these wires off. These are the wires for the these are the unused wires, and the wires for the whatchamacallit, the signal lights. If you wanted to wire the signal lights, so when you hear when you lock the door or unlock it, you'll hear a click from the brain box. It goes click click, and those are the relays turning the lights on and off. So, but it's not hooked up to anything. So I just want it straight. I just wanted the locks to work, that's all. And then this is all the spaghetti here. This is the turbo timer. This is the fuse right here. Pretty easy to get to. And just stick it right there. Like I said, I was kind of short on wiring for the other one, the whatchamacallit, the cigarette lighter outlet on the other side, 12-volt outlet. So it kind of like, I had to kind of like push that stuff back there. It's always good to have extra wire. Just remember that. It's always good to have extra wire rather than less wire, because you can always cut it shorter, or you can always like loop it together like I did that other stuff. Everything is tucked up in there pretty neatly, you know. This car is turning out pretty good, man. Pretty good. These little projects. So I just have to clean up all this mess here. See how much mess working on electronics makes, you know. Just gonna take the floor mats out and dust that stuff off and put that stuff in the garbage. I'll probably just throw these wires. They're not that useful. They're not very long. And then we'll put that we'll put the parking brake cover back on, and then that'll be it for now. I think I will leave. I'm gonna leave this side cover off for now. You don't really notice it anyways. It's off. So there it is. So I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So you saw that we checked the power thing and it worked. I will have to hook up my solar panel and see if that will actually work too. There's the indicator lights on it. Do I have the remote on me? Okay. So. Let's try it one more time. Boom. Boom. Love it. Works so good. So good, and it's simple. That's what I cared about, man. I wanted it to be simple. Let's see how far we can do it from. If I can do it from like across the street, it would be okay. But you would really have to just listen to it. So like from here, okay, I can hear it. So that's why it's good to have the indicator lights, so you can tell your car is locking and unlocking. Now I have to actually listen for it. Okay, it works from here. It's pretty damn good. I shit you not, I had an alarm that it only worked when you were like 10 feet away or something. Okay, still good. I tucked the antenna like way up in there, so. All right, from here, it still works. Okay, that's good enough. If it works from across the street, it's okay for me, man. Very good. If it worked from inside the house, it's even better. But you know, it's line of sight stuff, man. It's like really tucked up in there. So all right, I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. So just this week, I did the turbo timer, the keyless entry, and a 12-volt outlet. I'm freaking stoked because this car literally sat like for a whole year and I hadn't worked on it at all, and now I'm actually getting stuff done and I'm having fun doing it, you know. It's not fixing broken shit. It's like doing stuff with the car, you know. So that's why I'm like totally happy. I haven't had any fun working on this car other than just repairing it. Like repairing stuff is okay, but you know, it's after a while, you know, it's just what the hell, dude. Stupid stuff just broke on this car, you know, and now it's starting to be nice. So what's next is I'm probably gonna move. Let's unlock this. Let's unlock it already. What's next is I'm probably gonna move these gauges up here. I think I might install the AEM UEGO. I think it would work good on this car because it doesn't have a rear O2 sensor. So it won't care if you replace the O2 sensor. You can unplug the O2 sensor and like it won't create a fault or anything, or a check engine light. This car is old, and you know, it has less emissions stuff. Like it's less it's like less bad boy, less, you know, it's not trying to regulate on you as much. Actually, the next thing to do probably would be the pedals too. I need to install those pedals. So we'll go ahead and install those pedals. That was one of the other things that was on my list. We need to do the suspension. I need to lift the car up a couple inches because it's rubbing real bad. Yeah, it's rubbing pretty bad. Not too bad. If it was rubbing really bad, you would see like fucking chunks of rubber coming off, but it's just, you know, it's not too bad, but it's not good either. Yeah, the car really could benefit from being raised an inch or two. Yeah, so there we go. I said I'll probably leave that off for now. We'll check to see if that works tomorrow when the sun is up. And yeah, looks like I need to clean up this car. I need to vacuum this car a little bit. It's got all that fall crap on it. I'm probably going to change the windshield wipers, and I need to fix this paint problem here. Paint coming off of the windshield wipers. What I'm going to do is put I'm going to plasti dip it. Is what I want to do. I plasti dip the whole arm, I guess. Take this off and take this spoiler off. Maybe plasti dip the spoiler too. Let's see, why not? As long as you don't touch it, plasti dip is okay. Yeah, so there it is. So really happy. I still got some more electronic stuff to do, so I think we're going to knock out all the electronic stuff. That's the stuff that, you know, I did the fuel pump last week, so that was good too. This car is coming along nicely now. And also I need to paint the calipers. Calipers look like shit, dude. Look at that. Que horrible. Look at that. Gross. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be next on the agenda too. And then put new rear sway bar bushings, and then raise the car, and then get an alignment. Then I'm pretty much done. Don't have to do much else. And then if I do put the AM boost, not the boost, the wideband O2 sensor, I can start turning up the boost and making sure we're not running lean. You know, that's the important part. That's why you got to have a wideband. So I may install it. I don't think it. I think it would actually be better than the Eclipse, because the Eclipse I have to actually have the stupid stock O2 sensor connected still. The wire is not sending any signal to the ECU, but it's just there to use the heater function, you know. But the AEM wideband already has a heater function built into it, so yeah, I know where all the wiring is. I need to tap now. The turbo timer harness is where everything is going to be connected to. So that turbo timer will never be uninstalled. Hopefully, it'll be there forever. And yeah, the car's coming along nicely. Then at some point we're going to have to fix this. I was thinking of getting it wrapped. Yeah, I was thinking of wrapping it, or plasti dipping it, or just taking it to a auto body shop and have them do another re-clear it. The car lives outside, man, and it sucks, man. I hate it. It's just destroying the body, you know. But having a lot of fun. Hopefully we don't break this car. So I'm gonna try to keep the boost low. I would say no, let's not go more than 18, you know. 18 psi. 18 psi be okay. No breaking transfer cases or transmissions or differentials, you know, stuff like that. All right. Here's what I got. Well, there it is. When it's all said and done, got my Galant VR4 keychain there. I got the keyless entry, house keys, and the key to start the thing. So the good thing about this is I don't have to use the key to lock and unlock the doors. I mean, I could still do it. Watch. I could still do it. So there's like 3 ways you can lock the doors on this car now. You can do it manually. You can do it with the key. Still works, see? Or you can use the keyless entry now. So awesome. Love it. Alright, here's my go. Now the only thing that would make it cooler is they had a trunk pop. I know, a trunk pop would be nice too. But you can always use the cable thing inside, or you can use this right here. So, yeah. Alright, cool deal. Out here.